New Year's Eve, as we know, and taking brother Michael Fiore out of Staten Island, Blue Thunder, Rescue 5, to the symbolic top of the tower. To remember his wife, Charlene, and 3 kids left behind. He will not be forgotten. So, 7 verticals, and the last climb for 2016 is complete. Thanks, Thomas. This is the 100th climb of the 343 commitment. And here comes the first vertical. There we go. 7 verticals to the top. For brother Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Blue Thunder out of Staten Island. Michael Fiore was married to Charlene and had 3 kids, who said that they didn't have to ever look for the best qualities in a person because I was their dad. He was given to them already. Michael Fiore worked on Rescue 5. He was a rescue specialist on Blue Thunder. On 9/11/2001, he was a chauffeur working a 24-hour tour before they got responded. The day after, Blue Thunder came home, missing brother Fiore and 10 passengers. All made that ultimate sacrifice. Last seen working at the base of Tower 2 so that others could live. This is so our brother's never forgotten. Looks like a bad connection for this day, so bad weather, bad connection, life goes on. So again, first vertical done for brother Michael Fiore. Left behind a wife and 3 kids. He was decorated several times and awarded a citation for a rescue on a worker that fell into an oil barge, that he was part of the rescue on that. He was a coach to his kids' basketball, and he was also a 4-time MVP on the FDNY Staten Island Basketball League, to which he went to Sweden, Canada, and quite a few other states, playing at the Police and Fire Olympics. His athleticism, his ability to play the game, had him known across the league. May he never be forgotten. his sacrifice so that others could live. May it never be forgotten. 6 more verticals, and our brother sits at the top. What a way to close 2016. So here he is, the second vertical for brother Michael Fiore, Rescue 5. Left behind a wife and 3 children. He was very involved in his kids' lives as a coach for the basketball team and as a great father in general, according to the reflection that the kids gave after 9/11. This climb is to forever remember his sacrifice, to keep his story alive, to carry it forward for years and years to come. Nobody knew what was going to happen on 9/11. Our brothers responded with one thing in mind: preservation of life. They got to the towers, they went up those towers, hit the stairwells to try to save as many lives as possible in the greatest rescue effort in United States history, to which upwards of 25,000 were saved due to the heroism and bravery shown by our brothers. The fallen 343 will never be forgotten. This is my second climb today, and the last climb of 2016. Brother Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Staten Island, Blue Thunder, Special Rescue Unit, which all personnel on any of the rescues are technical rescue specialists, confined, high angle, some hazmat, and scuba, to be able to get their job complete. This is to pay honor and sacrifice. Pay honor to that sacrifice that was made on 9/11/2001. My brother Michael Fiore was a chauffeur on Blue Thunder. Responded from Staten Island to the base of the World Trade Centers, where the last place Blue Thunder's crew was seen working was Tower 2. They made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. Our brother's life and his story will carry forth. He will not be forgotten. He will not just be a picture on a wall, a badge number on a plaque, or a name on a memorial. His story will live forth and live on. This is the 343 commitment for Brother Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Staten Island, Blue Thunder. Coming up on now the third vertical of 7 for Brother Fiore. He drove Blue Thunder to 9/11 in response to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. When Blue Thunder came back home, it was missing Brother Fiore and 10 brothers in the back. We cannot forget the heroism and bravery of the sacrifice that was made so that others could live. Our brothers had no idea what was going to happen. But with their duty to act, they went into search and rescue missions to try to save as many as they could. This is to honor our brother's legacy, to bring forth his story of being decorated several times, being awarded citation for a rescue on a worker who fell into an oil barge. Each climb has a different story, a legacy left behind, a celebration of life. This is his legacy, bringing him to the top, pushing him forward. This is the 343 Commandment. Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Blue Thunder, Staten Island, was the coach of a basketball team for his kids, and it was pretty much a family event from what I was able to read on it. He was awarded a 4-time MVP for being most valuable player on the Staten Island FDNY basketball team. He was part of the Police and Fire Olympics, traveled to Sweden, Canada, and several states all over. And like I said, his athletic abilities made him a very valuable player on the team. Not only a player, but he was a coach and a mentor to others. So this is to honor his legacy and his story left behind. For his family to know he will never be forgotten. For Blue Thunder, Staten Island, Rescue 5, to know your brother will never be forgotten. Hey Dad, love you too. This is his climb, taking him to the symbolic top of the tower with the 110th floor to join 99 other brothers, as this is now the 100th climb of the 343 Commitment. Starting tomorrow in 2017, counting down from 243. That's why it's a commitment, because you keep going. You never stop. It's not like a promise that can be broken. It is literally a strong commitment. And commitments cannot be broken. They're fulfilled until the end of the journey. So this one right now, the 4th vertical of 7 for Brother Fiore, Staten Island, Blue Thunder, Rescue 5, carrying him to that top of the tower, the 110, pushing each step, each floor to get him there. This is the last climb of 2016 for the 343 commitment. Number 2 for today. And the 100th brother gone vertical. 100 brothers since August. I believe it was August 19th when it started. The creation of the 343 commitment, so that we would never forget our brothers. Never let them just be a name, a badge number, or a face on a wall. Every brother has a story, and that story comes out to let them know their legacies left behind, their families, their brothers, that they will never, ever be forgotten. The fire service keeps them on our minds, our hearts, and I wear the 343 on my arm as a reminder of the sacrifices made so that others could live. And right now, this is for Brother Michael Fiore, Staten Island, Rescue 5, Blue Thunder. This is his story. My commitment to carry him to the top. He will never be forgotten. To his family left behind, he'll be carried forth for years to come. This is our commitment to honor and respect the sacrifice and legacies of the brothers, the 343 fallen that were lost. This is the 60th floor of the last climb of 2016. Over halfway there now for Brother Michael Fiore. 3 verticals left to carry this brother to the top. His family left behind, his department, his brothers. It is something that America may want to forget, but we as the fire service will never, ever forget. We have to keep our brothers from just being a name, a badge number, and a picture. Never forgotten is a very, very strong word. Correction, 2 words. We've got to keep that up. The purpose of the 343 commitment since August has been to keep every brother in the forefront, to keep their stories, to share them with the families and the FDNY, so they know they are not forgotten. There are not many people who really want to remember what happened on 9/11/2001. But we can't forget. We know the sacrifice that was made so that upwards of 25,000 could live. We know our brothers did not go home to their station houses and to their families. We know the reasons why. And that's why we climb to honor them. We climb to finish their footsteps, the feet that have gone before us. No matter where they were in that tower, at the bottom or at the top. We finish it for them. Our brothers never quit. So in turn, we don't quit. Once the first vertical is on, it's on until the top. Till the 110th floor. So that's symbolic top floor of the World Trade Center buildings, where each and every brother will sit, waiting on the next, until the entire commitment, until the entire journey is complete. Only after the 343rd brother is carried there. And now we are 2 verticals away from the completion of the last climb in 2016 and the 100th climb of the 343 commitment. It's hard to believe now that I have, through this endeavor, brought up 100 brothers to the very top, to the final rest of the tower. It's a journey in and of itself. A lot of reflection to see the brothers and the legacies left behind, and to be able to reveal that story each and every climb. But to make it this far in around 5 months, these brothers are why we climb. These brothers are why the 343 commitment exists. So we never forget who's gone before us. But our brothers in the 343 are not the only ones that we have to keep in our hearts and minds. The responders, the FDNY, Port Authority, NYPD, Feds, military, EMS, USAR, even to the regular civilian that responded after the towers fell, that are dealing with 9/11 sickness and cancers and all the really bad health stuff that has gone on since. We have to keep them in our thoughts and minds, because they were working the pile to recover and help bring closure within this tragedy. Our brothers, sisters will not be forgotten. This is our commitment to remember, to bring forth those who have gone before us, to remember Michael Fiore's family left behind, wife and 3 kids, and his love of family, where he was a coach on their basketball team and a great father, according to the kids. They didn't need to search for anyone because God had already given them the best possible with their dad. For his heroism and bravery to be awarded several times and a citation for being involved in the rescue of a worker who fell into an oil barge. It's for these reasons that we climb. So we're on the last little rest area now for the last climb of 2016, the 100th climb of the 343 commitment. Starting off 2017, counting down, 243 brothers left to carry to the top. It's a long-term commitment, but it's going to get done. Every brother, as I've said before, will be accounted for. This is the 343 commitment climb for Brother Michael Fiore, Staten Island, Rescue 5, Blue Thunder. This is his finishing of his footsteps. He was a 4-time MVP on the Staten Island Basketball League for the FDMLI. He went to play on the Police and Fire Olympics in Sweden and Canada and several other states. He was really good at what he did. And he was never really nervous, very much in control, quiet when it came down to doing his job. And brother, this is the last vertical to carry you to the top. This is the last vertical now for Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Blue Thunder out of Staten Island. This is also the last climb to close out 2016. Second climb in this tour, 100th climb of the 343 commitment is about to finish. After this vertical, we'll be on the 101st, 102nd floor, and it's only a few floors until we hit the very top. This is the 110 for Michael Fiore, the husband and father of 3, and brother, lost due to the ultimate sacrifice given 9/11/2001. He will never be forgotten, nor will any of the brothers of the 343 fallen be forgotten. This is his climb, carrying him to the top. The symbolic top of the tower. We're almost there. Coming down the backside of the last vertical for Brother Michael Fiore. Staten Island Rescue 5, Blue Thunder. Okay. All right. Last vertical is now complete for Brother Michael Fiore. This is his soon-to-be completion of his 110 floors. His rise to the symbolic top of the tower. We are now at the 103rd floor. This is the 100th climb for the 343 commitment. 243 brothers left to carry to the 110th floor, which will be counting down in 2017. The commitment, although long, will be complete this upcoming year. We're a few steps closer to the next floor for Brother Michael Fiore, Staten Island, Rescue 5 Blue Thunder. The chauffeur on 9/11/2001 responded to the worst terrorist attack on U.S. soil. When the truck came back, when Rescue 5 went back to Staten Island, it was missing Brother Michael Fiore and 10 brothers in the back. Their sacrifice so that others may live will never be forgotten. This is the 343 commitment climb for Brother Michael Fiore. This is his final floors to the very top. Today again is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is the beginning of a brand new year. 365 pages of a brand new book. How are you going to write yours? I want to write mine that I made a difference. We make a difference every day we come on shift. We make a difference every day you affect somebody's life. That's a good way to have a book. Let's not be negative. Let's look into the positive. Any day you wake up breathing is another day to create that difference. Be the change that others seek. And never forget why we do what we do. This is the last few floors, and now the final steps of the 100th climb of the 343 commitment for Michael Fiore. Brother Fiore, it's been my honor. Brother Michael Fiore, Rescue 5, Staten Island, Blue Thunder. Rest in peace, brother. We got it from here.